I've been thinking lately about what it truly means to be a good engineer in today's world. It's a question that seems to change as we progress in our careers. So, when I was starting out, I thought it was all about mastering as many programming languages as you can or being fluent in data structures and algorithms. But as I gained more experience, my perspective changed many, many times. It's funny. The more senior an engineer becomes, the more they seems to brag about how little code they actually write. It's almost like a badge of honor. I have heard countless conversations that goes something like this. Hey, are you still writing code? Me? Nah, not really. I'm too busy with managing stuff now. As if touching a keyboard might somehow tarnish their hard-earned senior status. I don't know. But you know what? There's actually some truth behind this seemingly flexing exchange. I've also noticed that the experienced engineers I know, let's call them more than a decade of experience, don't really obsess over specific tools or technologies. They rarely talk about the latest frameworks or programming languages. Instead, they're focused on the bigger picture, making those crucial architectural decisions that shape the entire systems, and constantly looking for ways to improve processes. While it might seem like these senior engineers are distancing themselves from the everyday coding, but the truth is their deep understanding of code and systems is what allows them to work in these higher level jobs. They're simply shifted from being the ones who implement everyday commit to being the ones who can actually grasp complex systems, identify potential pitfalls, and guide others towards more efficient solutions. The shift in focus from coding to big picture thinking isn't just a natural career progression. It's also a response to the intense pressures from our industry. As tech world accelerates, we need engineers who can do more than just write good code. We need people who can bridge the gap between very complex technical concepts and business strategy. You see, as you climb the ladder, your ability to communicate becomes as important as your technical skills. But more about communication on another video. So let's talk about the immense pressure we face in the tech world. It's like web developers are all in this giant pressure cooker. The markets are like constantly growing, competition is very hard, and there's this relentless push of so-called move fast and break things at every startup and tech giants alike. And this pressure cooker environment doesn't just affect our day-to-day work, it completely shapes the very trajectory of our careers and the skills we need to succeed. And don't even get me started on the pace of technological change. It's crazy how it feels like every other day there's a new must-know technology or framework. And recently, it seems like every company is scrambling to become an AI company. But here's a hot take for you. Slapping GPT-4 to your product without a solid strategy doesn't make you an AI company. It's just jumping on the hype train. I mean, there's nothing wrong with that, but stop calling yourself AI company, all right? Things in tech keeps changing so fast, it can make even the experienced engineers feel lost. One day you're comfortable with TypeScript, next day everybody's like talking about blockchain, and before you know it, there is a new AI tool that's supposed to revolutionize everything. It's really hard out there. I'll be honest with you. Even after years in this industry, I still feel overwhelmed by all this change. But here's what I've learned. It's crucial not to get caught up in chasing trends that you lose sight of what really matters, which is bringing genuine value to your projects and customers. Here's the reality. The more I talk to customers, the clearer it becomes that new trends don't always bring in revenue. It's often the tried and true methods that keeps the income steady. Now, I need to talk about something more serious. Burnout. The relentless pace and the sky-high expectations in the web dev industry can really take a toll. Continuously delivering results on a tight schedule is really, really stressful. And it's all too easy to find yourself burning the candles at the both ends. But here's the thing. Pushing yourself to the brink isn't sustainable. And it certainly doesn't lead to your best work. Take, even you, for example, the creator of Vue.js, even he's gone through multiple burnouts while building Vue and Beat. And we're talking about someone who's at the top of their game here. So if it can happen to Evan, it can happen to any of us. So yeah, how do we navigate this challenging landscape? Well, I found that it all starts with staying true to what's really important, which is focusing on the value you bring, not just the technologies you know. And this is why I embrace Laravel in this channel. Seeing something tangible, a tangible result, like your customers making better decisions or generating more income can be incredibly motivating and rewarding. Being a good engineer today is challenging, and it's a challenge that evolves constantly. But by staying focused on delivering value and understanding the why behind your work, you will not only survive but thrive. So, what do you think? How do you navigate the challenges in today's world? I'd love to hear your thoughts. And if you found this discussion helpful, don't forget to like and subscribe for more content. All right? See you on the next video. Bye.
In my mind from dawn till night, chasing that bag, gotta get it tight. Robin's in the zone, working till it's right. Fresh lines, clean design, cash flow in sight.